Welcome back to the last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion. We are now wrapping up quest for the Sword of the Three Realms. We are doing kill quests, continuing from our last one where we killed a bunch of ghosts, Charybdis, 15 to be exact, and so we're going to continue our kill quest for the Sword of the Three Realms by killing Mandragora. We don't need that many, we only need 9, so this ought to do it. This looks like it's going to give us 10, and it looks like they're all Mandragora. No graders or anything like that. Yeah, you can also get these from Valak's Nest. If you remember when we did that god-awful, horrid subquest called The Assistant, where he had us collect a bunch of shit in a zone that kept growing and kept growing more and more annoying also. These guys were always spawned and walked around, so that's one place to get them. Here we're doing it because I think we can do it in one pull, and it's right at the right in the entrance to Darkened Forest, so no worries there. Okay, and we're making quick work of these guys. They're in a higher level zone, but they're not so tough at all. It'd be nice when we can start fighting the ones that do enough damage to us where we can get our heals up as well. So BR64,
there is no limit to
and just a few stat ups. We can split them. We don't need them. Once again, we are only collecting the rares. All the regular ones we're going to allow to split. And that should do it. Well, that should do it for this one. This particular guild has more kill quests, I believe, than the other one, and less rares that we'll need to kill. So they kind of equal themselves out. Oh ho! We're in Mount Vacal. Drink. Next up for us is Greater Demons, and we got a bunch of choices where we can fight Greater Demons. So I thought, why not do it in Mount Vacal, the zone that we're growing to hate? Actually, it's just faster to get to them here, I think. They're not always spawn here. They spawn here commonly, though, enough where it wasn't very many trips to come in and find them. We have killed a few Greater Demons in the past, but I'm not sure how many we've killed. Like, I know we killed one for Blockter's Quest, where we became the heroes of Athlam and did the arena out in Heroic Ramparts. But I'm not sure. Maybe that was about 2, maybe 3 Greater Demons in there. There was Demon King and a regular demon in there also. And I'm pretty sure we fought Greater Demons somewhere else before. In other zones where we can fight them are, one of them is in the Sacred Lands, and I know we passed them when we were on our way to the final cutscene of the final fight of the game. We had to dodge them, but I don't believe we actually fought any of them. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to get as many as we can, and then we're going to pop out, and I'm going to check the guild, the Sword of the Three Realms guild, and see if we got the quest all done. I'm sorry. Other places where you can get Greater Demons, Nuber Mine. Nuber Mine, you can go down one of the lifts, and it's a short jaunt away. It's not so bad, but there's only 2 there, and there's 3 here, so this is better for us. Let's see. Ancient Ruins is loaded with them, just fucking packed to the rafters with Greater Demons. But we are not to that zone yet. In fact, I have purposely not done anything in the Ancient Ruins yet, but we will be. There will be a series of 3 videos where we'll go into that zone and do some damage there. It's one of those zones that I think was some kind of DLC for the Xbox or something or other. On the PC, all we have to do to get there is defeat a little old guy called the Fallen in Royosha, I believe, or maybe it was Melfi. No. Maybe it was Balak. In Balak. Yeah, we killed the Fallen to get Windgale. It was a massively complicated fight. We were limited to 10 rounds to deal X amount of damage to him, and by killing him, not only did we unlock Windgale, but we unlocked the Ancient Ruins, which we'll be going to shortly after. We're done doing everything we can in the guild, in the guilds we have access to now.
There's still plenty of
Nice, actual skill ups there. I'm of the opinion not to let Loki have anything. The Demon Bone somebody else might be able to use, and since he's not one of our final 18, I should have turned it off, but I didn't turn it off because I really am a nice person, and I couldn't deny Loki something when he was that excited about it. Okay, we got one more demon here. If demons aren't here, then those vultures are here. So if you run around the corner from the entrance and there's vultures there, you can just pop back out and come back in. Is there only... There's only one of them here? No, okay, there's 3. Yeah, if I recall correctly, we get 9 of them. Yeah, we have a chain of 6. We're going to kill 2, and we got 7. It's going to bring us up to 9 when these 2 are dead. And we need 15 of them. So I think we've already killed 6 of them doing the main quests and subquests already. So we won't have to come back here again. After we're done fighting this guy, we can run back out. And continuing on to well, the last kill quest we have. However, we're going to have to get out of this zone. And the fastest way is to go back the way we came. There should be a teleporter in this zone. I say that pretty often, but there really should be something halfway between the beginning and the end there. But it's no problem. We've made this run 50 million times. We can do it 50 million in one. We just need to dodge the annoying dogs that are coming at us from different directions now that we're running backward. Well, we're not running backward. That'd be ridiculous. We're running in the opposite direction, forward, in the opposite direction. So we're out of here. If we can just avoid that one. Oh, that was close. Okay. And let's see. Oh, there's the exit. All we got to do is just run right through. What the fuck? I mean, we were right by the finish line. We really should have made it out here. But that's something I talked about the first time we went to Mount Vacal, and I said these dogs do this sheep or goat kick or whatever your preferred creature is. Kick, a mule kick, and sometimes you just can't get out of the way of it. You don't know in what direction it's going to go. It's wily. But anyway, we were right by the zone. We almost made it. There's no good reason why he should have caught us. But I don't feel bad about it. I'd do it again. So if we're going to the 6th path, then we must need killer insects, and we need 24 of them. This is our last kill quest for this guild. 24 killer insects, and we've actually killed killer insects in this zone accidentally. One jumped out of the ground and ravaged us. But there's a bunch here. There's 11 in this first pull, so that already puts us halfway there. Yeah, the one nice thing about these landwehr type mobs is that they've always got them packed. So 24 killer insects are a lot easier to get than 24 of anything else. Even though these guys might be the absolute high end of the landworms, still low damage. I mean, low hit points, and obviously low damage. Nice. Yes, everybody's killing them. Very well done. That's 11 chains, so we got 11 killer insects. Keep wanting to say killer instincts, but that makes even less sense. We're going to run face first into a tree, and it's going to look accidental, but I want to assure you that it was 100% intentional. If there's a tall guy in this group, then you know it's a rare. And we're going to joke him on his name, like we do all rares in this game. His name's Green Top. Green Top. Like, when you think Green Top, you're probably thinking tree. And I'm not psychic, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm guessing that when somebody says Green Top, or if somebody were to refer to something as a green top, you'd probably think tree. Because I know you. I know you. I know right away where your mind's going to green top as tree. And so this should be one of the tree creatures in the game, but it's not. It's one of these Azdahi or were dragons or whatever you want to call them. Azdaha. Anyway, yeah. So this is one of those cases where not only is it named incorrectly, it's named something that would be perfect for one of the other races in the game, but they chose not to make it. Like this may have been a typo. I mean, you know, somebody was putting in the model for this boss, and the numbers got jumbled up. That's going to happen. What running into him did, by the way, was it allowed us to heal right off the bat in the first round. Rush took enough damage from Green Top that he got a nice heal first round. And we kind of got to take all the hits we can from these guys. We can't lower our damage. That's the problem. We can't lower our damage and still increase our skill ups, if that makes sense. Like, the only way we can lower our damage is not upgrading our weapons, and we're not doing that. So we're doing everything we can to do as little damage as possible, make these fights last longer, to ensure we can get our heals up. We can get our we got some really, really challenging bosses coming up soon, and we're going to need everything that we've done to beat any of them at any BR lower than 100. So hopefully we get enough done where that's possible. Otherwise, all these videos are for nothing, I guess. No, they're already done. We kill everything. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. We kill everything. Nice. So here we're gonna see Duke Gore problem solve. He is a problem solver. He gets his Belwent's Fury. I don't know what it's called, but it does some ungodly damage. And so Green Top really just doesn't stand a chance here. Blam, 130k to the dome. And that killed Green Top. Now he's red all over.
Sweet! I hope I've grown stronger than before.
There is no limit to my strength.
Nice.
I'll try this baby out.
Skill ups are always nice. Crats. And we're going to keep Green Top. We don't need to split anything off of rares for a while, I don't believe. Let's see. Well, if we recall back to why we came in here in the first place, it was to kill these killer instincts, and one pops up from the ground back here. I'm just waiting for him to pop. That takes time sometimes, by the way. If you hit your time shift and you're waiting for a guy to come out of the ground, you may not have enough time to wait for him to come out of the ground enough for you to nab him, if you know what I mean. So sometimes it might be worth it to run to the guys that come out of the ground, wait for them to come out of the ground, and then grab them with the time shift. Anyhow. Yeah, this is definitely going to be enough for us. For me. I've had my fill of landworms in this game. Quite honestly, we've killed thousands and thousands and thousands of landworm. And we're not done killing landworms either. Now that I think about it, we're going to need special items off of them for skill up. I mean, not skill ups, but weapon upgrades. Oh, they reinforce more. Okay. So this is just a matter of a few more seconds to knock these guys out.
It's just a wisp of a thing.
Oh. Yeah. Those belly flops. I can't believe there was a time in this guide when I was warning you about the belly flops. Like, look out, these belly flops do some damage. Now it's laughable. Anything that a landworm does as being dangerous, it's laughable. And he did 200 damage. The belly flop he did was blocked. It did no damage. Oh, ding, 65. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
There is no limit to
Jaeger's special ability is combativeness, which sounds good. Sounds like it's good that he's leveling that up. Okay, well, we have finally finished all the kill quests for Sword of the Three Realms. Congratulations. We can go turn them in, I guess. That sounds like the prudent thing to do. Sounds prudent. We still have a couple more named. A couple of them we did for opening up the ranks, but oh wow, we are heading to Athlum. We are going to buy Sutherland. And that is going to complete a guild task for us. We did not recruit Sutherland to fight for us. Okay, so we're headed to the guild. We can wrap up the kill quest and move on to the rare hunting. Yes. Okay, for killing the Floros, we're going to get cash and blueprints. For killing the rock graders, we're going to get cash and blueprints. And the gluttons, the frogs, cash and blueprints. For 3 spirit lords, cash and blueprints. Bullfighters, we got a formation. For the arachnids, we got another formation. Orb, I'll talk about that in just a moment. For the Charybdis, cash and blueprints. Mandragora, cash and blueprints. Greater Demon, Chimera Weekly, nice. Killer Insect, cash and blueprints. 4 bottles of fairy fluid, cash and blueprints. And the Elite Scepter, oh, that's why we needed Sutherland. He has that weapon. So by recruiting Sutherland, we knew what weapon he came into the game with, and so we grabbed him. You don't want to grab him too early and risk him upgrading his weapon. You want to grab him right before you do the turn-in. Orb formation. Well, hold on. Before I talk about the orb formation, let me tell you where we're going and why. Obviously, Veil of the Gods, but Yamamai is the name of the rare that we're hunting here. We've already done Ruler of the Dawn. There are a couple rares here we're going to track down. these are rares that showed up while I was trying to get Yamamai to show up. Wandering Plague is a oarfish, not a butterfly. There are both butterflies and oarfish in this zone. While this is going on, talk about the orb formation. The orb formation does something cool, and you'll want to use it sometimes, but you won't want to leave it on your guys indefinitely. What it does is it lowers the action point cost of everything they do, all their arts. And so people will be able to do stuff in the first round they usually had to wait to the second round to do, or do something in the second round they'd usually have to wait to the third round to do, or things like that. It is great for learning Arcana. Well, yes, it's great for learning Arcana because it will allow more of your guys to use more of their special abilities. And we're popping out because if that Wandering Plague rare was up, then no other rare is up, so we need to leave and go back in, is what it looks like. At least I'm leaving and coming back in 10 times. And so Wandering Plague's no longer there, although Wandering Plague respawns, I believe. This is all one zone. There are no other areas to the zone. I'm checking for leapfrog. I'm checking for other rares. There's usually butterflies right here where I'm standing, and if there aren't any butterflies and there aren't any hydras, then there's a rare in this zone somewhere. We've just got to find them. So we'll put on our rare hunting hat and look around for something that looks strange, a little out of place. A creature that's here but probably shouldn't be here. Frog's supposed to be here. Translucent water. Yeah, that's a mining area there. Well, you don't mine it like ore, but you mine it, and it has plant type stuff in it, as if it was coming from the water or something like that. I think there's 4 rares that can show up here, and none of them are frogs. I don't believe any of them are frogs. There's like sometimes a butterfly right here where I am now, but there's not now. So there is this dead end area back here. And oh, there's something out of place. A Nusnacker just jumped out of the ground. And that is Ancient Blue. I'll let you decide how blue you think the creature is. Is he blue enough to be called Ancient Blue? Or could there have been a more descriptive name for him? Yeah, not much else to say about that. This is one of the weaker ones also, so it'll be a quick fight. And it's also not the one we need. We need Yamamai, and he has not showed up yet. Oh, the orb formation. Well, I think I covered all that. When we're training, bottom line is when we're training our Arcana, in which case like spells need to go off in a certain order, and 3 or 4 or 5 of our mystic guys will have to cast a certain spell in order for the Arcana to come up. Orb is the formation to be in because it lowers that action point cost. Enough about that. So we will put it on for that and then take it off immediately after. Ooh. And since we got the rare, there's not going to be anything else here to kill anyway. But since we're back here anyway, might as well pick up the treasure chest.
Come on out.
And a weapon recipe.
Okay.
Nice, good times, good times. Oh boy. Frogs. We got lucky there. We got lucky there. No, not really. It's not hard to avoid the frogs. We're going back into the Vale of the Gods, or so it looks. Right, so we should get a different setup this time. There shouldn't be anything on this left edge over on here on the left. So, right. If there are, then the rare didn't spawn. If there are butterflies or hydras here, as already described in the previous run-through, this is a beautiful zone. Like, it's all in, you know, like a spelunking cavern water adventure. There you can see them, kind of through the pillars there. There's a butterfly. It's the only, there's no other butterfly around, so that's got to be something we need to hit. Okay, Yamamai. I hope to God it's Japanese for butterfly, but I think it's probably not. It's probably Japanese for tomato. Yeah, all these butterflies kind of have a debuff that they put on you. But it's kind of pretty. I mean, it's got a bunch of different colors in it. Not red because we're stabbing it in the face, but kind of purples and greens and stuff. Now, if this thing could be blue and we could call it ancient blue, I'd go for it because the colors are very visible. But we're not going to joke him about his name. We're just going to move on. Now that Yamamai's done, the next one up is Red Tears, but we've already killed Red Tears. We killed him when we were doing Union of the Golden Chalice. And good thing, too, because now there's a giant world boss blocking our way to where Red Tears spawn, so if we needed Red Tears at this point, we couldn't get to them. So it's important to get Red Tears as soon as you can before you unlock that that big the Lost boss, the Lost. Let's see, and then Spirit Beast Ren is the other name, was the last named. So we're all done, and we'll see you in the next video.